Okay, there we go. So, you said
Yeah, the business management preparations is the diploma for 2 years.
2 years. And what made you choose Norquest College?
Yeah. So of course, before I make a decision on something, I definitely do research. And of course, there's Nate close by. There was Mackie one.
Right.
All other universities, but this one stood out. Right, so might ask why did it stood out from the others? Well, Northwest, the diversity.
Right.
When I would browse through the social media, like the Instagram, I could see where that was being displayed. I wanted to learn more about different cultures rather than being just one subjective place with the same people from the same background. But Northwest offered that diversity and quality of education. Something unique that recognize with the school is that you guys have options for us at the libraries where we can have one-on-one tutors. If that was something special. We have meeting rooms where we can actually have study sessions with our individual friends. If that was something that was very innovative and it was a brilliant idea. So definitely, when I look into all those options, I definitely said that this was the place to be.
Right.
Not elsewhere.
I like that you mentioned that you saw it on social media, so
Yeah.
we're doing something right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now, on to what inspired the quest for crowdfunding, because most people don't think about that option. It's either my family sponsoring it, or I'm paying it for myself, or what made you go, I'm gonna go for this?
Yeah. All right. So I'm someone that if I start something, I want to finish on a positive note, rather than just giving up. So when I started this journey, I knew it would have been, a bit expensive.
Right.
I was aware, right, and my plan was to actually, work, save, and pay my own tuition. Right. That was the quota as to what I was sticking to. But of course, obstacles do come along the way. Right, it was just a minor setback when I got a rejection because of financial reasons. Right,
From Norquest?
no, it was from IRCC.
Right.
So I got a rejection because of financial reasons, and I just saw it as a minor setback. Because it's something that can be changed. And once something can be changed, there's numerous possibilities. So I decided to use my social media platform. And I started using it up. I went out to various media outlets, as you can see. Went out to the Star. I went out to Smile Jamaica. That's like a main television program in Jamaica, right? So I got some traction from it, but it wasn't much, honestly, right? It still wasn't much. I was sort of losing faith, but I still had that beam of hope in me, to keep pushing on until I reach my goal, right? And luckily, I had this person reach out to me. Her name is Auntie, well, we call her Auntie Donna Marie Go. Her name is Donna Marie Go, right? So she's the head of the Planka Nations. So you might ask, what are the Planka Nations? So the Planka Nations, they're a virtual body of kind-hearted people, right? That once they see you're trying to reach somewhere in society, then they will help you out, especially for the less fortunate who, like myself, never had it, right? So yeah, Auntie Donna Marie Go reached out to me. We did Facebook Live, right? And the Planka Nations, those are the virtual body of persons, right? They came on, I spoke about my situation, right? I referred them to different references like the needed outlets that I was there, and yeah, within about 4 hours, it's like. I don't know, it was just...
You'd raise the money in 4 hours?
In 4 hours, yes. Yes, on a live in 4 hours.
I thought this took like some time.
No. So when we did that live,
That's
and as
crazy.
I said, thanks to the Planka Nations, if it wasn't for them, I'm telling you, man, I would have probably be still seeking up until this day. But yeah, within 4 hours, persons came together. That's just goes to show how unity can play a big part in society if we would all just work together to achieve an end goal. So yeah, within 4 hours, it was incredible, honestly. It was.
That's crazy. Because
Yes.
when I read the article, I was thinking maybe it took you some weeks and stuff.
No, 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're born and raised in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you like straight from high school, or did you work for a little bit, or?
Alright, so what happened is that after high school, I went to do 1 year of university, but it was actually 2, but I decided that I wanted something different. As I told you, I wanted to be at a place where education is taught at a different perspective around, different people having different ideas, right? So, I wanted to be somewhere with a diverse culture, right? Because the more cultures, the more ideas, right? And that's why, when I did my research, I realized Norquest was that place, right? So, having seen that, while in university for a year, I decided that, I'm gonna see how best, I can attempt in having studied overseas rather than, in Jamaica locally, where predominantly it's mostly Jamaicans, right? Mostly, right? So I decided I wanted something different. And once that thought came into being, I started attempting here, and, so after the 1 year, I just
So what were you studying?
Oh, I was doing an associate in logistics and supply chain management, which is pretty much similar to the operations right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and this was at which university?
Oh, that's the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. That's UCC.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's the goal for the future? What's the hopes
Right.
for the future?
Well, definitely, I always think ahead, right? So upon completion of my diploma here, with all the networking experience, such as social involvement in communities, right? I'm hoping that whenever I venture off into a job opportunity, right, I'll be able to build myself, build my character, take care of my mom, because she's the one that motivates me to be here right now. She needs a lot of help, being in her states, as she's diagnosed with schizophrenia, right, and that's a mental illness. So, right, once I'm able to, build myself, build my character, then I'll be able to better take care of her and, other family members, and also give back to someone else that would have once been in my position and have the potential to further their education.
So, do you intend to go into business, and which section of business?
Alright, so as you know, I'm doing the operations, right? And as previously mentioned, I also studied logistics back home, right? Now, operations, and it has to do with the day-to-day management, running of the business, organization, right? So definitely, I would like to become, maybe a manager of a business one day, maybe to oversee the day-to-day functions of a business, right? And probably
any specific industry that you're looking at?
Well, I mean, here in Canada, we see where transportation is, a lot, right? Everywhere. So yeah, definitely, I would definitely want to be in the transportation field where, the warehousing is concerned, the entire supply chain is concerned, definitely. So I mean, yes, that would be the main field.
And I see you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Like, is it like fully kicking, or are you early stages, or it's like proper established, you got followers and stuff like that?
Oh well, so far I can say I have 15,000 subscribers on my YouTube. It's going, right?
Okay.
I can tell you.
I mean, 15K is.
Yeah, it's all right.
You on TikTok?
Yes, I am on TikTok, but it's not like fully made. I'm on Instagram though.
Okay.
By my name, my Instagram is Uhraine_Miller. Pretty simple, right? And there you can find more information about me. You can even find an interview with the Small Jamaica. And yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's the same, Uhraine Miller. Yeah. So if you type Uhraine Miller, you should see the channel name comes up. Sure.
Do you think you would go into content
Content
creation
creation?
full time or not?
All right.
It would be like a side thing.
Like a side thing, because content creating, it can go sideways
Right.
anytime.
You can go either way,
So I mean, having it on the side and a permanent job, so in the event that things should be imbalanced, at least I know I can look forward to something on one end, and also if that engine fails, I can have something else as a backup. So it's best to have more than one options. But yeah, as a part time, definitely.
And so far, like in your student life at Norquest, I know y'all only started like last year.
Yeah.
But is there anything that has like stood out to you about your experience like so far in the short time you've been here? Maybe, I don't know, at orientation, was it something that you didn't know about Norquest that you're like, oh wait a minute, okay.
Yes, a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the good things only.
Sure. As I told you, it was when I came, right? I learned about the entire teacher, right? I saw that we could have actually assigned tutors to yourself. I was like, wow, that's
Doesn't happen often.
amazing. No, because
Yeah.
come on, that is amazing. Like you're not going to go to every school and be able to find persons who are devoted to give you their time like that, and it's for free. So I mean, why not utilize it, right? Other things that stood out to me is the fact that the resources available to students are limitless, right? Like for example, if I go to the library, right, maybe at this time I don't have the money to purchase a book. I can always go to the library, it's available to me, and I get it for the time being, and I can do my extra reading from there, right? So it caters to those who are in a financial struggle, right? So it caters to students like those. Another thing that stood out to me is the fact that we have mentorship programs here. We have an entire office designed for international students. So it's not like here at Norquest we don't only cater to just the citizens. We cater to our international students, everyone. It's like a package of So like seeing that, seeing the effort put into making us our transition as comfortable as possible, our settlement advisors, giving us details on where to go, finding out us options, those are things that I was like, yes, this is most definitely the right option.
So you are happy to be here.
Yes, man, definitely.
And have you been in touch with what's her name, Auntie
Donna?
Yeah, and let her
Yes.
know about how you're feeling here and how you're stepping.
Auntie and I would speak on occasionally from probably twice a week because the schoolwork is kicking in now.
Yeah.
Right. So whenever I get a time to speak, I do reach out and let her know that things have been great. I love the environment here, the atmosphere. I pretty much promote the school honestly. Like I tell them, if you want to study, my people back home, if you want to study, come to Norquest.
Right.
Like this is a place to be. Say I even communicate with the Plank Nations. I don't leave them out because they're the one that I'm here. I'm able to speak to you right now. Like they're the one that provide it. So yeah, I'll update them on my journey. I have, as I told you, my YouTube channel, so I would also post on there to tell them what the journey has been like so far. Yeah, keep everyone in the loop. Yeah, I do.
And do you have any words for any other, because we're gonna share this on the website and stuff.
Yeah.
Students will see this. Do you have any words of encouragement? Because what you did was, it was brave, it was innovative, and I know some people it might not work.
Yeah.
But it worked for you. So.
Yeah. You won't know if something is gonna come true without trying, right? So nothing beats a try, nothing beats a risk. Like honestly, I never knew I could have been on a whole entire newspaper. Honestly, in the big television, I never knew I had that within me, right? But you see, because my determination was up there, I knew that this wasn't the time to give up because I went through a lot, and I wanted this, right? So I worked towards it. I kept pressing. I found solutions, right? So if things, for students, it's just not working out, I implore them to, don't give up, sit back, reflect, and definitely look at the possible solutions to the problem, right? Because as I said earlier, once there's change in a matter, then there are possibilities, right? Once the situation can change, and there are possibilities. All you have to do is just, find the solutions, take the risk, and, go for it.
I mean, you managed to change IRCC's mind.
Yeah.
That's just a lot about
Exactly.
you. Okay. And have you made friends?
Oh yeah,
Have you found your people?
Yes, I've definitely found my people here.
That's really
Definitely. So that shows, how diverse the place is.
Yeah.
Jamaicans are here, Indians, Pakistans, everyone.
I'm from Africa. I'm from Zimbabwe.
There we go.
So.
Yeah. Everybody's here. Exactly. It's
Awesome.
really good.
Well, it has been a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, same to you.
Okay, so let's see where we want to. Is there anywhere in particular you want to take a video, like a photo, or is there anywhere on the school where you've been like, oh, this is cute, this will look nice? Or we can just do here with this background with the different colors. I'm trying to think of.
The school sign, or that.
At the podium?
Yeah, the school sign.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Then you look like you're, giving a speech.